Yo guys, we are back. We are back with another trick. You're probably thinking, Brandon, how aren't you running out of tricks? How aren't you running out of ideas? You're uploading every day. I have no idea. It's just in my notebook. My notebook is like... Anyway, yeah, this trick, guys, it will take a little bit of practice, okay? Because there's a few breaks you have to get in there. You will see this in the tutorial. But it's a very cool trick using two spectators, using two jacks. Looks very good. It's a sandwich effect. I've spoiled it. Let's get into it. Okay, so here is the effect, guys. This is super cool and very fun to perform. So we use the two jacks and we also need two cards selecting. So let's just say we use these two cards. So we have the 9 of diamonds. That can go in the center, and also the 3 of clubs goes in the center just like so. So the cards can get mixed up as much as they wish. One more for luck. So I'm not going to find the card, okay? The two jacks, hopefully they're going to find the card for me. Fingers crossed. So we're going to tell the spectator to cut the cards into 3 piles, okay? Like I said, I'm not going to find the card. The jacks are going to find the card for me. So let's neaten these up. We tell them to give them a cut anywhere they wish, which they will. They give these a cut, just like so. So the jacks are nowhere near each other. We don't even know where the selections are. But you tell them to cut these cards on top, these cards on top, and the remainder on top. Very fair. But if we want to find the card, you go, Jack, do your work. And then the jacks go and do their work, and they locate one card right here. Over here as well, let's move all the cards, just like so. They have 2 cards, and they should be, in fact, the 9 of diamonds and the 3 of clubs. So that is the trick, guys. This is super cool. It's not the easiest trick in the world, so if you are a complete beginner, you may struggle with this, because you do have to do a few breaks and stuff like that. But we're going to go through all that in the tutorial, so let's get into it. Okay, so here is the tutorial of the effect. So what's going to happen is you show that you have 2 jacks. I just do a normal top shot. You don't have to do that. You can just remove it from the pack. So I'm going to take out the 2 black jacks. You need 2 cards selected, okay? It doesn't matter what the cards are. You just have to control these cards to the top. So the way I control these cards to the top is I would do a tilt. So I'm sure you guys know what the tilt is, where you get a break. And talking about finger breaks, I got a comment asking about the break, like how can you keep it without exposing it? I don't have a break like this. If I normally do a break, it'll look like that. Hopefully you can see that on camera. It's a very small break. Like just the flesh of my pinky is just in. Not my whole finger. My whole finger is not in there. It's just a little tiny little bit of the flesh holding the break. That's how I do mine. I don't know if you can see that on camera, but it's right here where I keep the break. Like I said, my finger is not all the way in. If your finger is in like that, you're gonna see that. It feels uncomfortable at first, but you just have to get used to it. It's just like a muscle memory thing, like I've said before. You just want to put your pinky in, done. Or if you're gonna do a pinky count, like that's my break when I get a pinky count, like tiny little break. But anyway, yeah, that's a little in-depth of pinky breaks. So you've got 2 cards selected. When I do a tilt, it is a little bit bigger because I'm holding it like so with the cards. And I place the first card in, like so. And I do the second card, and I usually do the little convincer where you push in the center and it comes out, and place it into that tilt position. And I drop everything, okay? You can give them a false cut, a false shuffle. You just need to remove the top card, okay? So now you've done that, what's going to happen is you're going to take the 2 jacks, and when you pick these 2 jacks up, this is where you get your pinky break above the top card, okay? So I'm showing the 2 jacks, these come on top, and I take everything away. So now I have a selection card here and a selection here, okay? I place these cards down to the table, and I ask the spectator to cut the cards into 3 piles. Now, I know the selections here. I just watch when they cut. I know there's a selection here now. I know where it is. So what I'm going to do is peel the top jack off, keeping these two as one. Okay? And I say, look, I'm going to place the jack over here. The selection's here. And the second selection is behind the jack. Okay? I'm going to place this selection over here. Then I will ask the spectator to give these cards a cut. And same with these. Okay? Then this middle packet doesn't do anything. It's just there for an illusion to make it look like they're all separate apart from each other. Then I'll tell them to cut half of them and put it on one of these piles, the remaining on the other, and then they go on top. It doesn't matter what goes on top. So now when you spread, the card next to the jacks to the left, right here, that's going to be the selection, and that's going to be the selection. Okay? And they're the cards, guys. They are the cards. So what I'm going to do, just to make it a little bit more easy for you guys to see and to understand, I'm going to use these two cards, okay, for the selection. So I will say, please pick a card. They will choose these two cards. I will say to them, okay, so I'm going to place your card. I'm going to do a tilt, and it goes inside the break. And the second one, I'm going to place it inside the center. It goes inside, just like so. I drop everything. I say, look, the card's not on the bottom, it's not on the top. But these two jacks are going to help me locate your card. And when I'm saying that, I'm turning these over because they're going to look, when you turn your hand and you look, they're going to look there. While they're looking there, I get a pinky break above the top card. Okay, don't forget, the two selections are here now. These two cards go on top, the two jacks go on top of the card and pick up that top card. Okay? So it's going to pick up their selection. So now you have a selection under the two jacks and one on top. You drop the jacks on the table. Don't be scared as well thinking that the card's going to slide. If you do that, they will. Okay, I did that on purpose. Don't like drop the cards and throw them forward. Just take the jacks and just drop them on. Just drop the cards onto the table. Now, I ask the spectator to cut the cards into 3 piles. We know the selection's here. Okay, so I pick the jacks up and I just, with my left thumb, I just pull the jack over to the right. And I pick this up with my right hand and say, look, I'm going to place the jack over here. They don't know that's their selection. And they think that's just a single jack. Okay, but they've got selection above that as well. So that jack can go on either pile. It doesn't matter, but I think it looks better when it's further away. So now when these cards get cut, and these cards get cut, in the spectator's mind, they're miles apart from each other. And the cards are somewhere lost. Now I say, look, give these cards a cut, place them on any other pile, and it doesn't matter what pile goes on what. It really doesn't matter. Then the trick is done. You snap, you spread the cards, and like you can see, the jacks is always going to be above the selected cards. So you move all the cards away. You say, look, there's actually one card right here. One card right next to the jack. And then you show the cards to show them that these are the selected cards. That is it, guys. I can't go through that again because there's nothing else for me to go through. If you are struggling with it, let me know down in the comment section. But that is the tutorial of the effect. Okay, so that's the end of the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Yes, another fun, little easy card trick for you guys. Well, I'm saying it's easy. You might not, because you're trying to put a pinky break there, and it can feel a bit intimidating. You might be like, oh, it's not working. Take your time with it. Practice it. It's all muscle memory. Don't forget. Practice, practice, practice. Film yourself a million times. Watch it over. That's what we all do. I still do it to this day. I have to watch myself every day on the laptop when I edit these videos. I can't stand it. I really can't. Anyway, I am rumbling. I can't even speak. Babbling. I am babbling on. I'm babbling on, guys. Anyway, you know what to do. If you enjoyed the video, if you enjoyed the content, hit the like, hit that subscribe, hit that notification bell on, and I'll see you next time.